way bigger, right? Do you feel like we're way
Yes.
bigger?
Yes.
Oh, we're live. It's saying that we're live.
Hi.
I think we did it.
I think
don't
it
have
makes
any
this
viewers.
backwards, but that's okay.
Maybe it's not. Maybe
Maybe
it's
it's
not.
not.
Remember, some things are not backwards after we go live.
Yeah.
Anywho, okay.
Hi.
There's no one here, but it's fine.
Doesn't matter.
I think it'll upload afterwards, or maybe we have the option to upload.
I think we have the option. Let's hope.
We've never done this before.
We've never gone live before.
Oh
and
my
we're
gosh.
missing our tech person.
I know, and that's why we're doing this, because Kayla is missing today. So anyways, okay, we should probably back up. So we are the Fiber Girls. Welcome to the Fiber Girls podcast. Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sarah. And we're missing Kayla.
We're missing Kayla. Kayla usually sits right here. But we're missing Kayla today. So we are filming. We are coming to you from Spokane, Washington. It's where Spokane, Deer Park.
Sort of.
Ish.
We're in Colbert. It's close.
It's close. Yeah. So we are filming today without Kayla, unfortunately. Normally we have another third of us, but we couldn't get our schedules to jive. So we are all just we decided to do it.
Yeah.
And
we hope
the
she
best.
can be here next time. We miss her so much, but it's just too hard sometimes to get together. So
and it's winter.
It's winter. My driveway's bad.
No. I got up your driveway today. That was good. Yeah.
My husband plowed. Because I don't know how to drive the tractor. I have to learn. Hey, does that mean there's people watching?
Hi, people. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I would assume. I think there's
cool.
Anywho.
Yeah, we have lots of weird stuff to show you today.
We have so much.
Like we've doing a lot.
We have been doing a lot, and it's been a while since we've filmed. Right? We filmed before Christmas.
Oh,
didn't we?
Oh, before Christmas, right.
So it has been at least a month.
Right. So
which is nuts.
We hope you all had good holiday season, whatever you celebrate, and Happy New Year. Yes. It's almost the end of January. It is Sunday, January 27th. You're live. You're watching us. Ooh,
that was weird. I don't know what that did.
Refocusing?
Maybe.
Move too fast. I don't know what to say. Okay. So anyway, so here we are. And so much random stuff. I'll tell you first. I'm wearing it's not hoarding if it's yarn. Thank you, Mom. Right. Very fancy. And then this is actually a hand knit sweater that needs to be depilled. Yes, but it's beautiful. This is the campus jacket. Thank you. I should have made a bigger size, but I was smaller when I knit it. I love it because I knit it before I had my first.
I love it. The back detail, I think, was one of my favorites. I love this little.
Thank you.
I love that.
It's really fun. And it was a fast knit. So this is the campus jacket by Amy Christophers.
Christophers. Is it Christophers or Christophers?
I think Christophers, maybe. That's what it looks like, but whatever. I'll put it below. And it was knit with Cascade Eco Plus in the lichen colorway. It only took 2 skeins.
That's crazy. And it has set in pockets, or are these?
These are little, and they're orange. And I did, it's the Barocco Ultra Alpaca. Nice. In orange, because I can't wear orange. But I can wear orange in my pocket.
I love it so much.
So that's what that is. I need to knit a bigger one.
I think I need to knit one. And it even has the detail on the band too. I like it.
Oh, ignore those. But it was a fun knit. It was an easy knit. And I was a fairly newer knitter when I knit this.
How long did it take you?
I have no idea. It's when I used to do knitting with our friend Gerda. Every week. So that was when the original Grand Yarn was there still.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a long time.
It's been a really long time.
Well, if it was before my son is going to be 9 this summer. So
that's insane to think about, right? Holy Toledo. I know.
Let's not go there.
Oh my gosh.
Feeling a little bit.
I think we should knit that again, though. I like it a lot.
I mean, think about like 2 skeins of yarn. Like those, I mean, it's a bulky weight yarn, the Eco Plus.
Yeah. So it goes fast.
And those, Cascade they're based out of Seattle, if you don't know. But they're a very affordable yarn. And I think a well-made yarn. I mean, I've knit several garments and things with Cascade, and I really like it. Like a normal skein of worsted is their Cascade 220. It's like maybe $10,
maybe
somewhere around there. And
yeah,
so
it's great.
I don't know. I think I think the big skeins of this, I want to say, are like 22.
But they're huge.
So they're huge. And you think a sweater, this was probably the extra small or small at the time. I don't know.
Either
I have a
way,
project page. You can look. But either way, 2 skeins are like $44 for a hand knit sweater.
it's awesome.
And then this was scraps of
Whatever you have.
lip balm in there. So Cascade or the Ultra Alpaca Barocco, and it was just like a scrap. So
I like it.
yeah. Anyway, so that's what that is.
I'm not wearing a single knitted item today.
I'm not gonna
Nothing.
last long in this because I'm warm,
Nothing.
but it's all right.
It's okay.
Ooh, it's okay.
That's
Hey,
cool.
it's telling me that the Fiber Girls are live. What do you know?
Oh, I love it so much. Oh my gosh.
So
Well, I guess jumping in,
else?
we should
Yeah.
probably start right away. We probably don't want to spend too much time.
yeah,
Um,
I have so many.
you have a ton of echoes. Maybe you should start because I only have 2.
Okay, I'll start. Where should I start? Well, okay. I finished my Christmas socks. Okay, my toes look weird, and I'm sorry I don't have sock blockers, but well, I
The
do.
color is really true
They
though.
won't fit. They're the cutest things. I just got these from Sarah. They're super cute. My socks are bigger. They won't fit.
Oh, and it feels good.
It does.
I like it.
I hope the picture is okay.
I think it is.
So we'll see. Okay, so this just a vanilla sock. These are knit with the Cozy Knitter and her Bliss base, and this is the Viva Italia colorway with her red mini. I don't think it has a name. I don't know, but I did 64 stitches, which one by one ribbing, and then I did a slip stitch drop heel and a square heel turn. And then I did a different toe, and it looks very pointy, but it actually fits okay. Isn't that weird?
That is strange. Is it like a square toe?
Well, it's, I don't know. I mean, I pictured at the end. I can't remember what it was called, but I went, as I was knitting, I went to the end of a red stripe, and then I picked up the red mini to do the toe, and I realized that I couldn't keep going because they'd be too big. I had to like decrease faster. So I did it, and then I tried on, and they fit fine. Everything's fine. They just look weird. So
Interesting.
just pretend that they don't look weird.
Huh. I think it's just
So.
because this extra stripe,
Yeah.
you know?
What I should do is I should stop trying new things every pair of socks because I actually know what I like. I just keep going, I'm going to try something new. And then I do it. And then I go, well, I don't know what I did. That was weird. So that's one. So those are my Christmas socks. And I didn't wear them yet. I can't believe it. But I didn't finish them in time. Did I?
No.
No, it was like a couple days after. So I think I'm going to set them aside for next year because they aren't technically a Christmas color, but they look Christmassy to me.
I love it.
So
they're like a vintage Christmas.
Right.
Okay, so I finished my swag. Yay!
It's so
I have
beautiful.
one end to weave in, which is why I'm not wearing it. I
I
forgot
would have
about
just
it.
tucked it in and put it on.
Right? So I'm so excited about it. I love it so very much.
I love it.
This is the Zwag sweater by Caitlin Hunter. If you didn't know, I knit this. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's good coloring. I knit this color right here is my Hogsmeade colorway on my 80/20 base. And then this brown, that's a good representation. The brown on the body is, shoot, it just lost my Whiskey Barrel. Madeline Tosh Merino Light in the Whiskey Barrel colorway. I knit the size medium, and I love this sweater so much.
I love it. It was funny because when you were finishing the sleeve and we met up for coffee, I was like, I felt yours, and it's that singles base.
Yeah.
It feels so much warmer. It's because mine is super lightweight, and I haven't touched mine in a really long time. But because yours feels so much warmer, I almost want to make mine a short sleeve because I love my yarn, but it's just like my 75/25 base, and I feel like it's so thin. And then because it's lace, I will never wear a long sleeve shirt or something underneath it, and I'm cold in the winter, so
Yeah.
I almost want to make it
love
short sleeve,
this.
but also wear it because I love that. I want to do a long sleeve one with that.
I love it so much. And
It's so pretty.
I have knit, this will be the second sweater I've made that's on a singles, and it doesn't pill terribly
Mm,
from what I, but I don't wear all of my hand knit sweaters like every day. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
spot
like my
on.
Tecumseh, I think I wore for a week straight.
Yes.
Sorry, but I
Which
love
I
it.
love.
It's warm.
I love it so much. But yes, so this is all done. I cannot wait. I want to wear this to work. I just need to, I can't wear jeans at work, and I feel like this is a jeans sweater. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to wear.
I don't know. I mean, it does look good with jeans, but I think you could wear it with a lot.
Yes. I gotta weave in the one arm, and then I'll be good. This was terrible. We met up to go knit for a couple hours one day, and I was working on my sleeves. I had one sleeve all the way done, and then I was finishing the last sleeve. This one, probably. Anywho, I I forgot to decrease. And so I got about halfway done with the cuff of the second sleeve and realized it was twice the size of the first one. I was so
You're
pissed.
talking too much.
I was so mad. I had to go home and rip it all the way back and cast it back, start back again. And after that, it was fine. But
yeah, it's worth it because now it's perfect. I love it.
So worth it.
I really want that sweater in my.
And I love this extra long cuff. Like I've decided that this is kind of I like that. I like that extra long cuff.
I do too. It's funny because this has that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I like it a lot.
So
it's so pretty.
Thank you. I love it. I love it so much. So if you guys haven't knit this, I do recommend it. I think it is fantastic. And I recommend the texture. Like if I turn to the side, you can see the texture.
You can see it for sure.
It made the sweater for me. It made knitting it, because a fingering weight sweater is a lot of knitting, and that in just stockinette, I think I would have given up. Truthfully, I would have died.
Like the Sunset Highway.
Because
we both love knitting that. The body, we both were like, are we done yet?
Yeah, I made my craft in short sleeves. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
But I think I think that's what made it for me. So
yeah, I'll have to do the texture on it. I think I don't know. I'll have to look at a few other people's projects and see, because originally I had said I don't like that sweater short sleeves. But I mean, a lace top like that. I would be cold. But it'd be great for spring.
It'd be great for spring. Or maybe like 3/4 sleeves.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Be really cute in Italy. It's going to be so hot.
It's going to be so hot.
I'm going to Italy in July, if you didn't know. I'm really excited. But it's going to be really hot.
I love it.
So, okay. Another FO. All right. So, this was knit with Caterpillar Green Yarn, which is now Gauge Dye Works, and she's out of Canada. This is the olive branch colorway, and these were my Thanksgiving socks. And no, I didn't leave the ends in, because I don't always leave the ends in on my socks. There's several pair in my drawer where as I put them on, I tuck the leg in because I'm lazy and I hate sewing, hand sewing. Okay. They look weird and thin, but they're not, because I mean they're a rib
and they're fantastic.
See, they stretch so much. So this is the olive branch colorway with her just brown super mini skein. And if you want to know about this pink thing, watch the last episode and then you can laugh at me there.
It's the best.
So that was what that was. And yeah, merino twist fingering, classic striping. That was her 80/20 base. Olive branch with a 28 gram accent skein in brown. But Gauge Dye Works now.
Yeah. She's amazing. She's an amazing dyer.
Oh my God. It's so crazy. At one time, she posted on Instagram some of how she comes up with her colorways and plans them out. And she has like a mathematics or chemistry background or something like that. And she's ridiculous. It's so cool. Gosh. She does this whole like okay, I want to make a shawl that looks like this. And she's got certain yarn that stripes for socks and certain yarn that stripes for shawls. And she mathematically figures out how long to make the stripe for the shawl so that it will work in her design.
I've seen that.
It's way back. I mean, it's over a year ago that it was but I'm sure it's somewhere in her feed. But it's it makes my
incredible.
brain hurt, but it's super awesome because I just can't imagine.
No, all of the time that would take. It's
I mean, I
amazing.
think once she works it out, you know,
She
and if
probably
you
has
have a
her-
brain for that, and
Yeah.
you just can do that sort of math, it's maybe easy, but
Well, and her colors are phenomenal too. I love them.
there's several that I would like to knit. So
I love it.
um,
How many more do you have? I only have one more.
well,
Holy
I'll just
Toledo!
keep going from it.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, so I knit. This is the bandana cowl. It's free pattern by Pearl Soho, and look, shocker, I did not weave in the ends, but partly because I knit this for my son. It was a little bit big, and I was going to sew the back down to make it smaller, which I've done for him before, but he said it was kind of itchy, so now I don't really know what I'm going to do. But this was knit out of this messy ball of yarn. On a road trip to Oregon, we went to this, it was like somebody's house, but they sold yarn and roving out front. Elsie's Discount Roving in Depot Bay, Oregon, on Highway 101. Anyway, so
It's beautiful gray.
so and it is a really pretty color. This is a merino and silk blend. And so I thought it would be nice because it would be warm and it feels soft to me. But then once I knit it up, he's just very sensitive.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what I'm going to do with that.
Did you try and soak it? You were talking about doing it with some lanolin.
I did. I put wool wash and then
And that's
a good hunk of lanolin with hot water and mix those together, and then I put.
And it didn't help.
I may do it again, but it's like pure lanolin that I have. I know lanolin just stinks.
Yeah.
And then he's really sensitive to smell, so I was trying to cover it up with good smelling wool wash, and so then I was like, well, I don't want to keep doing that and have all this fragrance and his asthma. And so
too many things. Yeah.
Too much.
Too many things going on in that one little one.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may just do a new one, just with my worsted base because he really likes that base and it's soft. And
It's a good base.
thanks. So and then I started, like advent calendar socks or maybe like just a decoration. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but little sock.
Those are so cute.
So
Did you use the recipe from Sue and Chelsea for those ones? I know they have a recipe.
I don't remember. I wrote it down. I don't remember if it was like it could have been partly theirs. Also, oh God, Holly was doing this. Holly has a podcast. Holly knits. What is her podcast she does with her daughters called? I'm sorry, Holly. I know you watch. I can't think of it. I will link it below though. And she did. She actually did these little socks with the leftovers after she did the Dust of Snow Wrap by Helen Stewart.
Yeah.
She did that with my advent calendar, and then she made mini socks with all of them,
Smart.
which is so fun to see. Oh my God, it was so exciting to watch her do that because it's just fun to see somebody posting your yarn. If you guys ever are knitting with our yarn, please tag us because we love to see what it looks like. And especially something like that, you know, I didn't knit up all those colors. Yeah. And so I just dyed them for everyone and sent them out. And then I keep checking and I see them up at first.
I know. It's so much fun.
So I can't remember. It was some kind of mix between what Holly did and then what Chelsea from Legacy Fiber Arts did. And that's what I did. And I did write it down. So maybe I'll just put it on my project page. But this is Opal. And I don't know the colorway. I got an Opal Advent calendar like 3 or 4 years ago from my husband for Christmas, and I haven't used all of those minis yet. I've made scrappy socks with them.
Oh
I've
my
done like all kinds
gosh.
of things with them, but I have tons that I haven't used, and so I love their yarn, and so I thought I would
I
just
have
start
a
doing
pair of opal socks, and they are some of, and a pair of Regia ones, and
Mhm.
they're some of my favorite socks.
Mine
Most
too.
hard wearing socks. They're my go-tos. I really want to knit another pair. I don't
Me
know why
too.
I don't.
I have a few balls of Regia and opal in my stash, and I feel like
You should do that.
maybe we'll do like a commercial yarn
I think we should
pal
do
or
it.
something,
That would be fun.
because that's really fun.
You know,
So-
we all have it in our stash.
We all do. And if you haven't used opal or Regia, it is not that expensive. I think that they're actually really well priced. And they feel a little bit more rustic than indie dyed. However, they're really hard wearing, and
Great.
they're great. I've machine washed some of them. I mean,
Me too.
I wear them
I have not.
around without slippers, and I haven't put holes
I
in
was just gonna say I have not put any holes in mine either.
So yeah, so that was a fun one, and then
Good Lord.
okay,
This
so
one I'm so excited about though. This is gorgeous.
and
Oh,
just a mess.
tuck 'em in.
This is the this is the cardamom coffee hat by Caitlin Hunter, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I decided I really like knitting this. I love how it looks, and I'll tell you the yarn in just a second. But it's a fingering weight hat, and the brim is a little bit loose. I'm thinking about either sewing or buying a fleece hat and then lining it with it, because I don't feel like it's going to be warm enough for me, and I can't try it on because I think crap.
I think you should go through this back and this last row right here and pick up all the stitches and knit yourself a liner and say the heck with weaving in all these ends and just do a liner, and it can just be a double
I like it.
thick hat
That's a good idea.
with like a really fun pop of color inside there or something.
Yeah, maybe something
that
really
purpley.
soft and warm. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea.
And maybe you could hold it with like a strand of mohair or something, and then it would be like super warm.
That's a good idea. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'll do that. So you'll see it again, this hat, sometime when I do it. But okay, so the yarn I used. Okay, the main color, the blue. Okay, that's Mosaic Moon, and I got that when I did the yarn box for a while. I got the monthly subscription to that,
Oh, really?
and I got this, and this is I feel like it's a Harry Potter reference, but
I can't pronounce it.
I don't know how to pronounce it. And it may not show up because it's so dark, but I'll try. That's the name. Okay.
It's like I
Yeah.
can drop or something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the medium twist and MCN, so 80 10 10. And so that is this beautiful different shades of kind of blue and gray.
I love it.
And so that's the main color, the top and the bottom. And then the second color, this is what I have left, was a mini skein that I got in an Advent swap last year. And it's this company, HKNT. And John Henry is, I think, the base name. It's a 7525, and it's Blue Crush. I'm not familiar with this company, but I did
Me
get a
either.
few of these minis in that swap, and they're so pretty. And I think I'm going to use them for some scrappy socks. And I was going to do the Woolberry one with Bethany. She's doing that scrap along, but I just knitting too many things right now, so I didn't do it. But really pretty yarn, and I don't know where they're based out of. I want to say like Pennsylvania or something like that. And the only reason is I think the person that sent it to me is from there, and I feel like she sent local stuff, but I don't know. I'll look it up.
Okay, and my squares are bigger. So they are 32 stitches by 32 stitches. So I did double. And so, yeah. And it's so much fun to go back through and look at all of the different in here.
You did those socks, and I was like, I need that